and then our director got us some champagne, and we drank the champagne, and I was feeling pretty tipsy. I don't usually like champagne, but because it was Cava, I think I liked it. So the
Cava is the worst for getting you drunk.
Oh my god, like, and then I knew, you know before I used to like drink and stuff, and then I'd like not know what was happening. Now I've learned, because I knew I was drunk, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna have some hula hoops, so I had some cheese and onion hula hoops. And then I was like completely sober, well, not really, but then we went to Heaven, right? And then everyone had to pay £4, and I blagged my way in. I was like, excuse me, can you just let me in for free, please? And then he let me in for free.
You're getting free everywhere.
I know, I'm getting free entry everywhere. Last week they thought I was a celebrity and let me go in for free. Anyway, so then we walked into Heaven, and basically, like, I ended up getting a bit like more tipsy, but I was good because I remembered everything. And then I ended up like, imagine just looking at this stranger. We looked at each other like from like, imagine I'm here and like to the end of that wall, and we just gazed at each other and looked into each other's eyes, and I ran up to him like in a real kind of like Baywatch kind of like dirty dancing way, and then we started doing this contemporary dance like all around, and then I got like the flyers from my show, because I'm in a show. Don Carlos 2011, I play the Queen. And then I got the flyers, and then we were doing like this whole kind of like contemporary dance thing, and I thought I was and he was picking me up like from Dirty Dancing, like Baby, and then he was picking me up like that and twirling me around, and then I was like, come and watch Don Carlos, and then I was getting all these flyers, and then I was putting them in people's tops, and I was like, come and see my play. And then I went into the VIP room, and there was a bed, and I didn't end up actually spending any time with my cast members, but I was just talking to random people, and then I went into the VIP room, and I was like, there was this guy lying on a bed, and he was like, you're so beautiful, and I was like, oh, thanks. And then he was like, you are really beautiful. I was like, are you gay? And then he was like, I don't know yet. And then I was like, do you want to find out? And then we totally snogged like on this bed for ages. And then he was getting a bit too much. So then I was like, okay, no. So yeah. And then I was like, but then I stopped and I was like, babe, I think you are definitely gay. And then I was like, see ya.
How
so funny. It was random. And then listen to this. That wasn't the end. So then I went home. I was going home, but I was so hungry, and the McDonald's, how dare they? It was closed at 5 o'clock in the morning. And then, so I walked all the way to Soho in Balance, and I went into Balance and I ordered by myself, and I ordered like a hollandaise with chips and a drink. I was like, I'm going to treat myself, babes, because I managed to only spend £5 or £10 that night. So then, and then there was this guy, and he had like a harem of all these women around him, like about 6 different women, and he was like, are you alone? I was like, yeah, I'm alone. And then he was like, oh, well, we're going back, would you like to come back to our place? And he was like, we like to enjoy each other's company. And I was like, that sounds very nice, but I think I'll pass, thank you. And then I gave him some of my chips, and then he ended up paying for my meal, and I was just like, ka-ching! And then I ended up meeting this guy outside, and then he walked me to the station, and then I came home and I slept for like 2 hours, and then I woke up and I was hungry again, so then I ate more food, and then I went to the theatre, and the next day we had a review. It was still great, but we were all hungover after doing that show, so everyone came in hungover, but it was good. Good times. So
let the good times roll.
Let the good times roll. And see.